Right.
Good. Hi, welcome to the London Buddhist Centre. This is the Shrine Room of London Buddhist Centre. We have Amitabha behind me, and in front of me, you can't see him, is David. So maybe David will come around and say hello. David's been doing so much of the tech for the London Buddhist Centre, so he's a kind of unsung, well, he's a sung hero of the London Buddhist Centre. It's very good to have him here today. Very good to have you here as well. So what we'll do today is, I think we'll go through all of the Qigong positions. So earth, fire, water, metal and wood. And so we'll do the sequence, and then whatever time we have left, we'll do something else at the end, maybe the energy circle. So we'll start as usual by warming up. And that is feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, and we just swing the arms. So the arms no higher than the heart, and just coming up and down, just back and forth. So I'll do that from the side as well. So the main thing is just to relax, and as I say, for the hands not to come higher than the heart, and for them not to touch. So just to keep the hands naturally apart. And if you want a little bit more vigour, you can just raise the toes on the upswing. So raise the toes and you can extend the fingers a bit as well. So we'll do a slightly shorter warm-up again as we did last time, so about 5 minutes or so, maybe a bit longer, and then we'll go into the sequence.
Lawrence and Adriana.
Oh, hi. Hi, Lawrence and Adriana. Nice to see you, or not to see you. Nice not to see you. Good. Yeah, very nice to hear from you. Yeah, it's nice to bring friends to mind, isn't it? Or for them, in this case, to bring themselves to my mind. It's even nicer, actually. Just to feel connected in this, so many people that I'm not seeing, we're not seeing. Just want to, if you were at the last class, just apologise for running my hands over the microphone repeatedly on one of the exercises. I played it back and it was very painful to hear. So I imagine that must have been a bit painful. So probably you muted the sound, but apologies for that. And also I noticed that I had my favourite shirt on, but it had developed a little rip, and I thought I could get away with it, but that was cruelly exposed as well. So not my favourite shirt today, but it's at least it's intact. Good. So we're just swinging the arms, helping the blood circulate more freely, helping the chi to circulate more freely as well. It's a very nice thing to do. Well, I think it is anyway. And whilst we're doing that, I'll just plug the home retreat that's starting on Sunday. So on Sunday we start a week's home retreat at the London Buddhist Centre. You can find, we'll probably post a link to that at the end, but do register for it. There'll be meditation in the morning from 7 till 8, and then every morning from 8 till 9, Maitreya Bandha will be doing another meditation with some more teaching, which I think will be great. And then Vidyadhaka is leading study in the afternoon, so you could study with him from I think 3:30 till 5, I think, or maybe 3:30 to 4:35. So that would be a treat as well. I'll be moderating on that. And then every evening there'll be another class and some sort of body work during the day as well. So that's the LBC home retreat. It's quite nice to think about being on retreat again. And just to feel that connection with old friends and you. So I'll just come to the side again. Okay, stop. And then feet together, hands above the knees, and just rotating the knees one way. So it's good for the ankles and the knees and the hips. I think it's also, looking at it, the shoulders are also getting a little bit of movement in there as well. So we're just warming the body up, ready for doing Qigong in a few minutes. Okay, and let's go the other way. So neck nice and soft, eyes soft, just looking ahead a few feet. And again, not doing anything that's going to aggravate an injury or cause an injury. So do take responsibility for yourselves, what's enough, what's too much. Rest, stop, sit down, have a bit of water. I think the first week I was doing it when Jaka was teaching, and I wasn't feeling particularly well, and I did stop to water my plants. That was quite a nice thing to do, and then picked up again. Okay. And then feet hip width apart, hands on hips, and just circling the hips. Keeping the head fairly steady. And just relaxing. So this form of Qigong, you can listen to music or watch telly or chat to your mates. Maybe you're doing that. Just letting the Qi do what it does. Keeping the mind elsewhere. Sort of wondering what everyone's doing in lockdown. It's pretty busy around the London Buddhist Centre, lots going on, but there's lots of other people doing different things. I'm interested in, well, I guess lots of people working hard or doing important work, or doing important work, not doing important work. You know. It's good to sometimes to stop. Okay, let's go the other way. Just nice to move the body, and just nice to. Well, it's nice sitting here standing here with David, knowing that we both like to play golf from time to time. I imagine myself out somewhere green with trees and water. I don't think we're representative of the London Buddhist Centre, mind you. Okay, good. Let's just shake hand. And let's do the last warm-up, which is imagine that we're holding a ball of energy on the in-breath, to raising it, out-breath, tracing the inside of the circle. So breathing in, breathing out. So within, not sort of straining or stretching, just very kind of gentle. Just a warm up. So this is in time to your own breath. So at your own pace. It's a nice way just to calm the mind, take a break. Just do this for a minute or so. Swing the arms. A little bit of Wu Chi. Tea and biscuit, and yeah. Ready to go again. Let's do 3 more. Good. A little bounce and shake. And then right hand just below the belly button, left hand on top. So this is the resting position. So just coming to a rest. At any time during the practice, you can come back to just resting with the hands on the lower dantian, the energy storehouse. And as I said before, just if you feel faint or dizzy or you've had enough, just sit down for a while, have a sip of water, or even lie down a bit, and then if you feel better, just start again. Okay, so let's come into Wu Chi. So Wu Chi, also known as cowboy, so we come with the hands at the side, space underneath the armpits, so imagine a small balloon maybe just underneath the armpits, the arms slightly rounded, fingers a bit spread, but not sort of extended, knees slightly bent. I'll come side on. So feet hip width apart again, you're looking ahead. You don't want the pelvis too far forward or the bum sticking out, somewhere nice and comfortable in between. So Wu Chi. So this is the starting position. So everything is coming out of Wuchi. So we're just contacting the chi. You might start to feel some tingling in the hands or the arms, shoulders, soles of the feet, somewhere else maybe. Just the energy flowing around the body. Trying to help the energy flow as freely as possible around the body. The freer it flows, the better. The better we are, really. And we can feel the connection with the ground through the feet. And so standing like a tree. We'll come up from here, we'll come into metal. So the arms come up, facing the chest, facing the lungs. It's a lung position. Relaxing the shoulders. Again, fingers slightly spread. Not introducing tension into the body. Knees slightly bent. I'll come to the side as well. So looking ahead still. So metal. And we'll just hold this for a few minutes. So it can be quite hard work just standing, holding our hands in these strange positions, and it just takes time to build up certain muscles we don't use, or to familiarize ourselves with them. So do as much as you can. If it becomes too much, then just rest. If you can stay with some discomfort, that's no bad thing, but don't push it too much. So it's good just to build up the practice slowly. Just a few minutes and then building it up. A little bit and often is good. So this is probably the second most difficult of the ones we're going to do, so we'll save the most difficult one to last. So just breathing into any tension. Just give it a little bit more. Okay, and then right hand again resting on the belly, left hand on top. So that wasn't long enough. You can do a bit more on your own at some time, but it's hard to tell quite how long to hold it for. But, yeah. So just a little shake of the shoulders and the hands. Okay, and now we'll come into wood. So wood is just as if you're holding a beach ball, but a bit lower down. So it's the same. So it's metal sort of just calming down to here. That's good for irritation, anger. I think it's the livers. Or the liver. I don't know how many livers you have. One, I think. Two. Who knows? Somebody does, of course. So I'll come sideways on. So this is wood. Again, the same principle of knees slightly bent, pelvis not too far forward or too far back, nicely in the middle. Not trying to do anything in particular, just holding wood. So wood's it's very easy to do sitting down. You could just rest your hands like this on your legs. It's a bit easier than metal wood. Just thinking it would be nice to have Lawrence in the room with us today. It'd be nice. It's just nice doing Qigong with other people in a circle. Nice to have a chat and catch up, and it's a good way to distract oneself wherever I'm feeling bored or a bit tense. So, yep, I miss you, Lawrence. I miss, there's other people I know as well watching, I hope, anyway, who I know. So, I do like doing Qigong on my own as well, actually. It's nice to do it in my room, listening to a talk or some music. Well, that's generally what I would do. But it's also really nice to do it talking with friends. Could be a nice summer picnic party. Okay, so let's move on straight in water. So water is the hands out to the side and facing down a bit. So I'll do it from side on. So same lower body really, and hands just outside to the side. And you can imagine you're standing in a stream. If this sort of works for you, you can imagine the stream sort of gently flowing by, your feet on the bed of the stream, and your hands holding in place a couple of balls on top of the stream. So this is water, bladder, kidneys. I can definitely feel some energy going through my chest and arms and hands. I don't know what your experience is. Just breathing into any tension, resting if you need to rest. Just finding the right balance between sort of exertion and feeling that we're giving ourselves a good workout, so to speak, but also enjoying it. Just give it another minute. So I think this will be a pretty good workout today. A chi workout. Okay. Just shaking out a little bit. Just shaking the arms. Good. So it's going well at this end anyway. And so we've done metal, we've done wood, we've done water, and now we'll come into earth. So earth is hands facing down in front of us. I'll come on side on as well. Again, just looking ahead, knees bent. So good for the spleen. So metal and earth are particularly good if you have been suffering from any lung problems, if you're recuperating. Let's say you can do these, you can do these sitting down as well. You could be sitting down doing earth or wood or metal. water. Never used to like birth very much, but I've got to like it quite a lot doing these classes. I think it's just something about the hands being down. Just give it one more minute. I'll just try and hold it a bit longer. If you can sink down a bit more, that might be good. But just make sure the knees don't come over the toes. You want the knees to be back from the edge of the toes. Just sitting down. Okay, let's come back. Good. A bit of a shake too. Okay, so we'll come on to fire, the last element. Don't overdo fire. I'll be interested to see how you find it if you've not done it before. So just come up, the hands are facing outwards, about cheek height. Lower body same as before. I'll do it side on as well. Relaxing the shoulders as much as we can. So we've done the whole sequence today. That's pretty good. And fire is called fire for good reason. I can feel myself getting pretty warm. Yeah, so do stop. If you need to stop, stop. I'll just hold it for a bit longer. Yep, so when it's too much, just come back to the hands on the belly, have a break, shake out a bit if you want, and then when you're ready, just come back up into fire. Okay, come down. Good, so we're coming to the end of the class. I think what we can do just a couple of things from the eight sort of brocades. Which combines metal and fire. So we'll do it without a twist, and then we'll do it with a twist. So we come up on the in-breath to metal, and then out to fire. And back to metal, and then down. Then in. Back to metal. And back down. So we'll do this 6 more times. We'll do this 8 times in this way, and then 8 times with a twist. You can do in time with your own breathing. I think this is the last one. Good, and then just shaking it. And then we'll do it again, but this time with a twist. So we come up into metal, twist to the left, back to metal, and then down. Twisting to the right, looking between the hands, coming back, down. Okay. And then just closing down the practice. A shake. And on the in-breath, breathing, gathering up energy to the left. To the right. And the center. Good. So, thanks for joining me. Thanks to David for doing the tech. And just to say, as usual, that everything we do at the London Buddhist Centre, we do in a spirit of giving what we can and taking what we need. And it very much helps us to give what we can if you can help us as well. So anything that you could give, we'd really appreciate. If not, that's of course fine too. But hopefully see you again, and do remember the home retreat coming up on Sunday. Okay, bye.